run your mouth too quick. Let's get it.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visiting team and our home team.
Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropping for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
He'll go play action with Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. And he nearly got 3. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. It'll be a pickup of 10. And that will be a 1st down.
That's good. For a 1st and 10 at the 20.
The shotgun. It's a throw for McCarthy. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he will score!
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. The point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Gets to the edge at the 30. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. It is a big play on first down. 38 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Right. Touchdown!
For a touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, big hole, left side. And he will go all the way. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And this a slight improvement over the previous play. They don't lose yardage, not gaining any either. It's third down.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long to see if they try something else.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. out of the shotgun. It's Goff. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And he will head for that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snagged. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They come up for 3rd down. Davis going in motion.
Keeper one. Orange. Keeper one. What's up?
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult. Defensively, it sets up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Gibbs. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Give him 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. And
a run here with Gibbs. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 30. That's another first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Gibbs is in for a touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stick with him again. He'll get about 2. I think Williams is there on the stop.
He's brought down.
3rd down.
32-yard line.
3 to go. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup at 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This time, he's able to get away from one man. The reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
This one intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but what a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation. You don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Complete, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. Complete to Ty Felton. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense.
1st and 10.
They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Okay, break.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That is a gain of 22, and it sends up 1st down and goal. All resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Now McCarthy. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. They hand it to Gibbs. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book. See if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Loose inside the 30. And he will score. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play right after catch.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a first down. It's a gain of 20. Result is a first down.
Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. And then a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's Gibbs. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
No help from those last 2 runs. It is 3rd and 13. Williams in motion. So 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. It is 3rd and long.
120. Hey, 76. 76. Super. Maverick wall. Hey, 5. Super. Number 66.
To throw is Goff. That one's on target to Davis. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's got another one.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched.
The kick is good.
An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Our home team, 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score again. Good looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And the first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It's a toss play. Left to Gibbs. Finding space inside the 40. And he'll be taken down. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of.
That is caught. What a throw.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and great awareness meets great scheme. All you need is great execution.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Back to 60. Back to 60.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very scouted. He's going to bring up 2nd down. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll be 2nd down. McCarthy. He fires a man downfield. It's Felton. And he's into the end zone yet again.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Will Riker down on for the extra point. He's got it, and his guys will tie things up here in the first half.
Will Riker to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Williams in motion. Goff's going to throw here on first and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Wait, five.
On second down, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. They're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
60 Bobcat.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And they'll take this as the 40. Pickup of 5.
At the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Go, Reed, go.
Yeah. Inside the 25. And he's got another one. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And now I'm living. Ain't it a gift to know it's God given? I'm not
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now Gibbs. Oh, yeah. A 19-yard pickup there. That's enough for a first down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Back on the ground and back to right. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game.
3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Caught left side. It's complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Riggs! Cowboy 80! Buffalo 18!
Throwing again is McCarthy. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown pass is thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this play.
The score, team 56, visitors 42.
Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's got it. With the change, first down at the 47.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
At the 45-yard line.
On the ground, he is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And the visitors are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and you're able to force them down for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Let's pour it out.
Williams in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well.
A gain of
31 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
On the ground. This is right. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 3. They run again with Wright. He gets free. And he will score. Game on. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The extra point is good. And the visitors will cut the deficit to 7.
56. Visitors 49.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Vikings 18. 19. Warriors 17.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Coverage by
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can tie the game or even take the lead. A give here to Wright. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. And we'll give him 4 yards.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A gain there of 11. And that will be a first down.
Results in a first down.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard
From
line.
the gun, here's McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw is McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here is 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal.
And he will score again. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. This is Hunt. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run here. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
76. Cut.
Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the...
He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid. But these are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Stop the run. Stop the run.
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. 2nd and 10.
Maverick roll. 180. Value 3. Value 12. 12. 12. 12.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. Going left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Complete to Jameson Williams.
Off to throw on 1st down. Right back to Williams. They connect again. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Clock will stop at 35 seconds to go.
27-yard line.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
It is 2nd down and 5.
Hey, let's go. We're going to tonight. Line 20.
To throw is Goff. That one down the field, but they cannot get out. And it's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hey, kill. Maverick.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Brooklyn at the 2-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And, of course, now everybody knows what's coming. You've got...
And he is in. We are tied.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll run. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
To kick off.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. it. A critical mistake by the offense here in the overtime.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Now a handoff, running right. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory.